Thank you. Thank you very much.
What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. Today we're going to do an unboxing and a review for the 1/3 scale Superman statue by Prime 1 Studio. This is from the DK3 The Master Race series. Before we jump into this, check out the details on the giveaway we got going on right now. We are on phase 3 of our 100K giveaway. We're going to be giving away 3 prizes once we hit 97,500 subscribers. The first place is going to win this X-Men 4 CGC 9.8, the first appearance of Omega Red. Second place is going to get this huge, oversized Marvel's hardcover with incredible artwork by Alex Ross. And third place is going to win this set of the Boys softcover omnibus, which wasn't claimed from one of our earlier giveaways. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and stay tuned to the end of the video for more details on how to enter. Alright guys, got the boxes out of the shippers. You can see the art box here. They both have this kind of stylized red graphic on the back. The front is the picture of the actual statue that wraps around on the side here. Superman logo, black Superman logo on the top. You know Prime 1 with these big, huge boxes. Let's start busting them open. Alright, so let's see what comes with the boxes. We have this advertisement for the 1/3 scale Joker. We have the Batman Hush Batcave version. Then of course we have the instructions for Superman. And this is very helpful where he sits in the boxes. So it looks like box 2, the smaller of the boxes, has the base. So that's what we're going to open first. Man, that is a huge tank base. Looks so much smaller in pictures. Let's start taking a look at some of these portraits first. Alright, so this is the first out of the 4 head sculpts. That big swoosh of hair. Very Frank Miller inspired. He had a lot of exaggerated proportions. At first glance, the skin tone looks a little like zombie-ish, right? He looks a little cold. But I like the details on this head sculpt. But this is the head sculpt that sold me on this statue. I am a sucker for a pissed off Superman. I love how they did the red eyes with that kind of like red skin tone around his eyes, the rage face. They're pretty much all the same sculpt, it looks like, except for the expression. But man, this was it for me. And then you have this one, kind of like...
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Real Elvis looking portrait. I'm not really sure why they included this one. This kind of like happy-go-lucky, kind of ignorance is bliss look. But it's an option. The final portrait, I do kind of like this one. It's like he's pissed off, but it's before he goes into the full rage mode. He's got like the gritted teeth look, brows furrowed. And that's the last portrait. Here we have his left hand that has the Batman armor, all melted from his eye lasers. It's a cool little addition. I'll probably pose him holding this. Look at the details on the hands though, guys. Those fingernails look so realistic. Paint applications here and the texture on the skin. That looks great. Here you have like just like an open left hand. A lot of realism. Has 2 fists. We'll have to take a look at that base during the review. That's going to be too heavy to try to hold for a close-up. Let's open up box 1. Alright, just 3 pieces in here, the cape, the body, and his switch-out hand with the kryptonite arrow. So I don't know if this is supposed to have these kind of like chips in there. I don't know if this was damaged or not. I'm going to have to take a look. Because it looks like it's all on the inside. Same details on the hands. The hand looks good. Fight night. I wanted to get the cape up close. You have these felt pads here so that it doesn't damage Superman's body. You have all those textures on the inside. It's got good weight to it. It's not too light, not too heavy. S logo on the back. All those folds and shading and textures. We'll get a closer look at Superman with the review. Alright guys, let's take a look under the base. This is number 24 out of 300 for the DX version. So these 2 little pieces, for whatever reason, just key into the front of this tank base. Or is that the back? That's the back, actually. Front's got the Superman emblem. Let's go ahead and get Clark on top of the base. As you can see, there's this big key with a rod coming through. Oh, okay, so that is the front. Tripping. Alright, that was kind of tough to get in. Alright, now let's go ahead and get his cape on. Alright, looking good. Man, that's impressive. Alright, let's start off happy and get progressively madder as we add different parts onto him. So, figure open hand for his left hand. It's not too threatening. Right hand will still do a fist. And let's go with his half-smiling portrait to top this guy off. Man, that guy is huge, man. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll switch out this portrait where he's a little bit smiling, and we'll do not so happy.
Black and blue. Fight night.
And then we'll switch out his hand and give him a fist. Alright, man. Superman's getting pissed off now. Alright, now let's go to gritting teeth portrait. He's getting pissed off. And we'll switch out. He just caught my, what I think is a little bit damaged kryptonite bow, but that's okay. Batman had the audacity to shoot a kryptonite arrow at him, so he caught it. Now he's getting pissed off. Alright, now for the finale, which will be my favorite look, let's do the Rage portrait. And of course, we'll switch out this fist. Give him Batman's cowl. And there we have it. 4 levels of anger for the Dark Knight Returns Superman.
Here we go.
Okay, so DK3 The Master Race is the 3rd installment from Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns series. This is the most recent one, which dealt with a daughter of Superman and Wonder Woman who wanted to take over and enslave the human race, thus become the Master Race. So that's the inspiration for this statue. I haven't found a specific variant cover where this was taken from. It almost seems like it was taken from the panels when Superman first breaks out of ice. It seems like Prime 1 may have taken that scene and kind of brought this statue to life with their own interpretation. Alright guys, so being a 1/3 scale statue, this guy is huge. Let's see how tall he measures. So he is just shy of 34 inches tall. The width is not too bad. Well, it is about 17.5 inches. And let's look at its depth. I mean, if you go to the back of the cape, you're looking at like 23 inches. The base itself is only about 15, but these little pieces stick out front. This is a piece that he looks smaller in pictures. Like, I've seen pictures and I'm like, okay, he doesn't look too impressive, but man, when you get him in hand and you can see next to me, this guy is a monster. The base, like I said, it's kind of inspired from one of the tanks from the Dark Knight's Return universe. It kind of reminds me of one of the tanks that the mutants were using. They're kind of like the enemy, at least in the first Dark Knight Returns. So you have those tank tires with those treads. It almost looks like a piece of a statue as well. I mean, it is all kind of one color, like this darkish brownish color. The weathering is all based on the sculpted in details. Of course, you have this bronze Superman emblem on the back. So it's not too much going on with the base. You know, I think that the Batman DK3 Master Race base was a lot more impressive. This one is kind of plain. Moving up to Superman, Prime 1 packs a lot of texture into these 1/3 scale pieces. If you look at the detail on his boots, you have that cracked leather texture. He's moving forward a little bit so you can see the folds and the bends where his ankle is. Then up to the top of the boot, it's got this smoother kind of material. Now his costume has a different texture than what we're used to seeing for Superman. You know, a lot of times he's depicted with like a spandex look, but this has almost like a diamond pattern going on here. You can still see the wrinkles alongside of his knee. You can see his legs and his muscles, which his legs don't really look that muscular, to be honest. Moving up to his costume, you have his shorts on the outside here. Also has a texture, nice deep red with this kind of black shadowing that really matches with the cape like I showed you guys up front. Then he has a classic yellow belt. Moving up to the emblem on his chest. I love how they did the emblem. I'm a big sucker for the big, bold Superman logo. And I like how they mixed the yellow textured look in the back with that shiny, smooth S. I do kind of like his skin tone when he has this rage portrait, because it's almost like he's inhuman at this point. It's almost like he's cold-hearted, and his blood is even cold, and it almost gives it like almost like a grayish look to it. Great textures, like I showed you guys up close on the skin tones for the hands, and same with the face. I especially like this portrait because you have the open mouth, so you get a lot more detail. You get the tongue, which is got a shiny painted glisten to it. You have the detail on the teeth, and again, I just love the paint job around his eyes. I think that looks awesome. I have been seeing some feedback in the statue community regarding his cape and how it has like a red line around the front of it, whereas the prototype didn't have that. So I'm not sure what happened there. I can see that it's all one cape and that the head keys into the cape. I'm not sure how that wasn't there before. Maybe they made a change. Maybe it originally just keyed in on his shoulders and they kind of didn't feel like that was secure enough. It doesn't really bother me, to be honest. I mean, to me, I could just look at it like part of his costume. Maybe that's where the cape comes from. I don't know. And his head goes through the hole. The cape is what gives this piece its dynamic look, because it's flowing backwards, it's kind of flapping in the wind a little bit. Even though he's just kind of standing on both feet moving forward, that cape is really giving you a lot of movement in this statue. Man, I'm definitely digging this statue. I'll probably put some of these switch outs back in the box, never to be seen again. That happy-go-lucky portrait, I'll probably never use. And I don't know, maybe this open hand one. I don't know. I don't really like to keep switch outs laying all around the house, even though that's kind of what we got going on here. Anyway, let me know what you think about the Superman DK3 Master Race statue by Prime 1 Studio. Check out the details on the giveaway here. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is be subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video, and comment below. Once we hit 97,500 subscribers, we're going to pick a random video where I promoted this giveaway and draw a winner based on a YouTube random comment generator during one of our live streams. You'll be able to tell when the winner is drawn because the live stream will say the subscriber number and giveaway in the title. So make sure that you're subscribed, leave a like and a comment, and good luck. Alright, as always, I appreciate you watching. Check out my other statue unboxing and reviews to the playlist on your right, and hit that gem on the left to subscribe. Stay minty fresh. Peace.